Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of B is for Build. In today's episode, we're going to be permanently welding the R34 body onto the R35 chassis. We've done a lot of work to prep for this. The body's been able to come on and off, but now it gets fully welded in there. So we have the structural support, and then we're able to seal out the outside from the inside. So we have like kind of an exterior and an interior once again. This body will never come off from this point, so we got to do it right. Well, that's all going on. I'm on a little bit of a special project, special mission. B is for building some stuff for some special people. That's what I feel like doing today. So let's get started. Stay tuned. So I guess we can get started with how I'm doing. Today is 1 week after my surgery. Well, I had my surgery on this day a week ago. I've been healing up pretty good. No infections, no high fevers, no unmanageable pain. I went through all of my prescription painkillers, but when I ran out, I was able to go at it just fine. I just take some Tylenol here and there, and I'm feeling grateful. I am healing up very well. Noticeable differences every single day. It just keeps getting better and better. Around the house, it's officially become fall. Chelsea's got all Halloween stuff out. Chelsea and I love fall and Halloween and October. It's just such a good season. So today is 7 days out, which means I'm allowed to drive again for the first time. I haven't driven anywhere in 7 days. I haven't been driven anywhere in 7 days, so I don't know how much this is gonna hurt my back, but we're about to find out because we got a special project. Let's get going. Vehicle of choice for this outing is the Raptor. Definitely the largest, cushiest seats with the heated and cooled option in case my back needs either of those. Don't think it does. It heats itself actually because large incisions get hot for some reason. I don't know why. It's part of the healing process. Anyways, should be the smoothest ride, and obviously, well, once you figure out what we're building here, it's gonna make a little bit more sense. Gotta have the truck. All right, cold start's done. We're all strapped in. I'm gonna call my mom and do my daily checkup. I talk to my mom every day, let her know that I'm not dying, as far as I know. And I'm gonna drive to the craft store. That's where we gotta go first stop. All right, ow, oh. Okay, so getting out of the vehicle is just a little more technical. Honestly, if I wasn't filming this, would be a little bit easier. Okay, anyways, we're here at Michael's. So here's what I'm building. Gift baskets for the hospital staff. Between COVID and dealing with my dumb ass, they could use a break. I have a lot of people in my family that work in the healthcare industry. It's a very, very tough time on them right now. And I just want to do anything I can to just give back. I really appreciate what they did and the help that they gave me. I know it's their job and the stuff like that, but they're great people and they deserve a lot of thanks. So this is all I've been wanting to do for like the last week, so I'm really excited. I love doing stuff like this, and this is what jazzes me up. So the idea is gift baskets. I want to build as many gift baskets as I can fit in the back of this truck. I want to make them as cool as I can, and I want to deliver them to the hospital tonight, a week after my surgery. So this will be a week from the last time that they saw me. Hopefully their shifts work in week shifts, so it'll be the same people, but if not, it honestly doesn't matter. I know they'll share. So I'm gonna head into Michael's and I'm gonna do some shopping. While I'm doing that, let me catch you up on a little bit of the work that Oscar did in the last 3 days. The way we're gonna do this, since I haven't been allowed to be around Oscar and I haven't been in the shop, I'm gonna watch the footage together. All right, let me be the head in the corner of the screen to guide you through what's going on here. Now this first part was a puzzle to me as well, because in the process of welding the body on, I didn't quite get why we were messing with the R35 engine bay, but it looks like the guys got a little eager to test fit the hood. Found out that the hood didn't quite have enough clearance to sit where it needed to be. And I think that they wanted to make sure that they could get the hood in the right spot to match the body before they welded the body onto the chassis. That's just my guess. So the guys shot a laser level onto there and trimmed out a little center section, decided that was good enough, and got the body set back down. After that, Oscar clearly started welding away. Got that pinch weld, and then trim the excess off after the pinch weld, right there by where our dash is gonna land for us. And then he moved on to welding the R34 body to the R35 and the frame rail underneath there. It's gonna give us the ultimate amount of structural stability, because now we have a fully integrated frame rail that's integrated to the R34 body and the R35 chassis. And then now he's doing the big strip welds along the sides, welding in that reinforcement for our kind of our A pillar heading all the way down. And now he's just doing the same on the other side. Not gonna lie guys, Michael's was kind of a bust, but we made it work out. So they didn't have any traditional gift basket shaped baskets. So I had to go into the fall section and buy things that could be turned into baskets. So I got this really cool like barrel thing. So somebody will probably appreciate this just for this. A couple other like small baskets and some small baskets there. I got a bunch of hay stuff to go on the bottom. A bunch of, so I guess it's all gonna be fall themed now. And now I'm realizing the size of the flowers compared to the baskets doesn't quite add up, but I'm new at this. I did not return my cart and I don't feel bad about it because they don't have handicap parking. So one time I'd get to use it. Oh God, I can't get my door. I'm gonna do the kick trick. Hey, it kind of worked. Oh, there we go. Anyways, yeah, I didn't return my basket. I'm a bad person. It's not the back so much. It's the lymph node that they took out of my groin. It's like right, like the top of it's right along the waistband. So anytime that I kind of stretch the waistband area, like the belt line area, it feels like I got kicked in the balls. For like a whole day and a half after my surgery, even on the prescription pain meds, it felt like I'd been kicked in the balls for an entire day. All right, so we got baskets, we got gift cards. I went with a bunch of Starbucks gift cards because there's food there, there's sweets there, and there's coffee there. It's, I think, the best I could do, because if I pick like a single restaurant, I don't know, it's kind of gonna be somewhat limiting. So I got a bunch of Starbucks gift cards, enough for 12 people, so I feel good about that. So we need candy, and we need things that'll just help people relax. Alcohol. All right, off to buy the largest supply of candy I've ever bought in my life. Guilt-free. I ran home real quick, got to Chelsea to help out, and we're going to the dollar store. She wants to be here, shopping for more Halloween stuff. So we're gonna load up on good dollar store finds, candy, those types of things. While we do that, let's catch up on some more footage. Now we're jumping into the world of the trunk. So this spot has a lot of airy gaps that need to be filled in, but has a lot of potential to look really, really cool. So first thing Oscar's doing is extending the frame rail out. You can see he's templating out using some thick steel there to extend the frame rail out from the OEM frame rail of the R35 GT-R to the R34 GT-R. And the rear frame rails for the R34 GT-R are not, it's okay. they're not very sturdy. So we're just reinforcing as much as we can back there to make it a little bit like extra strong. And I don't know how they made such a good angled piece because we don't have a brake that large, but Oscar managed to build a really, really great 90-degree angle piece. You can see him throw all these tacks in there, and then when he sands over them and we hit it with a fresh coat of Steel-It, it's nice and smooth. It looks really good, it looks really professional. This is where Oscar's skills can like really, really shine. So doing all this sheet work has been something that we've been a little hesitant to do a lot of, but it's turned out really, really well thanks to Oscar's hard work in that area. And then you can see Kyle's coming in now with the seam sealer. So over every seam, even if it looks like it's waterproof and everything else like that, it doesn't hurt to throw a layer of seam sealer over there. It adds a little bit of rigidity, which just sounds a little bit silly, but it really does. Helps with soundproofing, and it definitely helps with like the waterproofing and everything else. Just sealing everything up really nice. Dollar store was a big win. There was a lot of really good stuff there. Found a tabletop cornhole game, which is pretty, I think, hopefully they have some time on a break to play that. But if not, we got a lot of good stuff. I think the only thing we're missing is like some relaxation products. So there's a Walmart like right across the street. She loves her thing. There's a Walmart right across the street. We're gonna hit it up. Gonna get booze, I think wine. I snuck off to the Korean market and I got some soju and some pocky for each one of the baskets too. So I think a bottle of wine will just top it off. All right, back to footage. Now this is my favorite part of the fabrication that we've got to do so far on this entire, I think the integrated frame rail is my favorite part, but as far as cosmetics wise, this is a really, really cool part. So Oscar spent a lot of time integrating this rear deck. We talked about different ways to do it. Some, uglier than others, some more time consuming than others. We went the time consuming pretty route. So what Oscar's doing is for each angle and each bend, he's bending up a separate piece of sheet metal that'll work, and then he's using our Cleco pins to hold each one in place where it needs to go, and he's wrapping his way around. Now the R35 rear deck has a lot of level changes and a lot of height changes and stuff like that that made it very challenging to kind of connect from that to a flat spot on the R34, relatively flat spot of the back window. But Oscar just put in a lot of time and a lot of hard work, as you can see, getting each piece to fit together correctly, overlap the right way, weld together and seal the right way. And he did a fantastic job of getting all these pieces to come together and look like it was meant to be. It looked like it was made that way from the factory, to connect the R35 rear deck where the speakers go and everything like that to the back of the R34 window area.
I'm excited, guys. Walmart last stop was a big score. So we got wine to add to the boxes, we got face masks, we got bath bombs, we got hand lotion, we got some other great stuff too. So we got a bunch of really good stuff for more of the like relaxing, like chill outside, in case they don't just want candy and alcohol. I mean, I'm assuming they're human, so they must, but you know, it's nice to have afterwards. So I was on the phone with Oscar earlier. He told me that the car's a really good spot to come check it out. So we're up to date now. Let's go check out the build. All right, guys, we're back in the shop. Let's check out some of the progress that these guys have done over the last week. The back is pretty phenomenal, but we're gonna get into that secondarily. So coming over here to the front, you can see that like this bar that we use to reinforce and connect these two frame structures everything's been all the way welded all the way through. There's been some work done to make clearance for the hood. It's gonna get mounted in the next episode, so you can see we've done some clearancing here and here. This still needs to be connected to here, but that's an easy job. And the body is now welded on. So the rail runs right through underneath that red piece, and like we said, so we welded the rail to the R35 body and then the R34 body to the rail and the R35 body to make it extra stiff, extra strong. So we now have, once again, it's just like a hidden integrated, very strong frame rail running through. You can see kind of the tack welds, and all of this will get covered in seam sealer, and then eventually, you know, sound deadening, and then the OEM insulation and paneling and stuff like that. So on both sides, that's all the way done. You can see like the everything's been trimmed out here, so we have a really nice pinch weld once again along the doorway. Hit everything with Steelit so it won't rust. Super cool. Kyle's removing. So a lot of work has been done in this trunk, and it looks phenomenal. Just the back decking. Now this is all gonna get covered. We have one more plate to build that's gonna connect here and here. It's all like good right now, but we're just gonna make it even better. Plate's gonna go from here to here, and then we have the OEM back decking that'll still fit here. So it'll be this, then sound deadening, and then the back decking, like it's like that carpet style black like felt looking stuff. It'll look friggin' OEM, which is gonna be super awesome. And then look at this. This is my first time getting to see it here. These guys did a phenomenal job. That looks like it could be an OEM trunk. So this is what I was talking about, you know, we do the spot welds, we weld the paneling in there, we hit it with that seam sealer, and then the next step for this would be a full covering of sound deadening, and then the carpet. And we don't have any of the R35 carpeting, so do we have any R34 carpeting? No. So we're gonna have to get custom with the carpeting, or just leave it sound deadened. Doing our own felt lining in the back of a trunk actually is not that difficult to do. There's a lot of methods and ways to do it, but this is really cool. So I thought this would be a fun car to put propane in the exhaust, and like look at the room for one tank of propane, one tank of nitrous, just right there and there, and then like you could just board over it. R35s are really good at shooting flames already, but if you add propane and nitrous into the exhaust of a vehicle, you can really shoot some flames. I've always wanted to do it. I thought this might be the vehicle to do it. Is that God calling? I think it's the hospital. Hello, this is Chris. This is weird. The hits just keep on coming. So I'm okay, but that was the hospital, and my doctor, surgical oncologist who just did my surgery on Wednesday of last week, they just called me to tell me that he died. He was like 40 something years old. They said he had an unexpected health issue this weekend and he passed away. I just feel terrible for, I don't know, the whole situation. That's just terrible. I was literally today making baskets for him, making a thank you basket for him, and then I just got a call that said he's dead. So life is feeling really short these days, and if I had one piece of advice for everybody, it's just to go out and enjoy it while you can, because this plus like when you think about like COVID and you watch Squid Game and all the other bullshit that's going on, it's just, it can look really gloomy. So Kyle's taking a vacation to Mexico. He's going to Mexico next week. I'm very happy for him. I think that's the right idea. Anyways, car stuff, huh? All right. We've officially got an R34 GT-R. That's very, very cool. This thing essentially runs, and I mean, this is awesome. What are you looking at? Uh-oh. I'll check the footage. The car is really just coming together very, very well. This is a very good body swap candidate, and these guys are doing a great job on fabricating all this stuff and getting it together. We have an actual R34 GT-R rear bumper, so we're gonna get rid of this Nismo GTT bumper. We have new taillights, we have new taillight surrounds. We have almost new stuff for every single piece of this car. We got a lot of good stuff. I've been talking with Koenig about the wheels. We are working on getting the wheels manufactured. We are pretty close with this sizing. We're gonna go in 10 more millimeters so we can make sure that we tuck, because we're gonna have to lower this car down a little bit more. I need to work on getting some suspension. Game plan for the next episode is we're gonna start getting the doors on, getting the fenders mounted, and getting mounting points for the fenders so they're nice and straight, and then getting our brand new carbon fiber hood fitted as well, and we'll get this thing closed in. All right, well that's it for me in the shop and car stuff. I'm building my baskets. We got to do this. My doctor's team needs it more than ever now, so let's make sure to get that and let's send it. So I'm gonna head home and let's assemble our baskets. We've got the building table all set up. This is quite the haul from today. I think I've picked out some really fun stuff. So I'm gonna do stuff on the bottom, a little bit of flowers, definitely have too much flowers, and then fill the rest with goodies, top it with a handwritten card. We should be good to go. Let's get these loaded up. And these baskets came out so well. I'm really proud of that. We had cellophane bags and like ribbons to put on them, but the bags ruined all the flowers around the edges. They like crunched them all in. So I just put the bows right here and we're calling it good. So we got everything from booze to candy to like facials and hand washes to gift cards. And most importantly, handwritten notes. So this is the one that's going to the team of my doctor who unfortunately passed away. And then there's an extra one for them, and then these other ones are going to the people that took care of me before and after the surgery. Thank you all so much for watching. By the way, in every single one of these cards, I mentioned this, not just from me, but it's from you guys, because you guys help watch. Everybody that's watching right now, you help watch, which supports me to be able to do things like this. So it's like when you're a little kid and your dad writes like on your mom's Christmas present that it came from you as well. So they will know that this came through you guys as well. And for all the healthcare providers out there and just, you know, everybody that works on the front line, helping everybody out with COVID and everything that's going on right now, just know that we all appreciate you so much. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in another week with another update. I think we're gonna build the whole front end on the GT-R. If not, we're gonna get really close. So tune in for that. Make sure to subscribe. We'll see you then. Peace! Come on.